Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp in the preseason. But it's clear, this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the week 1 starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come.
To the air on second down. Dart. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And will mark him down just shy of the 40. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. We'll go play action here with Dart. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On the give, it's Tracy. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Giants. And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. And it's locked. It's Robinson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 7th play of this opening drive. And here's third down. And they bring him down to 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll try to punch it in with Scatterboo. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He's got it. And the Giants have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week one of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. He'll complete this one. It's Deebo Samuel. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Daniel's going to keep this himself. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
19, Charger, 19.
They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st and 10, here's Daniel.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Robinson. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the start.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play to extend this drive.
And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a Giants first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Giants.
On the play fake, here's Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
New York.
A carry here for Tracy. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Giants leading this one early. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And he will get into the end zone. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants move out on top. 14-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So, Greg, here are the Commanders, and could anything change in a year the way everything around Washington did? Coaching, quarterback play, future of the franchise, it all just turned around off that great season. Now they got to do it on the field again here this year.
And you just can't say enough about Dan Quinn. And you and I, we've sat in a lot of meetings with him over the years, Mike, and when he walks in the room, you just feel good. You feel confident. You feel he's under control. He's just one of those guys that has an aura about him that just makes you say, you know what, that guy's in charge, and I'm just going to go wherever he tells me. And you kind of saw that happen on a roster that I would say was a good roster. They were superstar at quarterback with Jane Daniels, but the rest of their roster still was a work in progress. So as they continue to acquire new players, continue to build that roster around
And
David.
pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
42-yard line.
The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. Hey, Greg, you think about the NFC East, I was always fond of saying you're not allowed to rebuild in the NFC East. Think about these fan bases, Philly, Washington, Dallas, the Giants. Their fans don't stand rebuilds very often. This feels a different pressure in this division to be one of the best teams in the league every year.
And it's just such a fun division. And last year with Washington turning it around so quickly, Jayden Daniels and Dan Quinn, what a great story that was. And then, of course, with Philadelphia, the eventual Super Bowl champs, clearly towards the end of the season, it was pretty evident, at least to all of us, that they were the best team, and that's exactly how things played out. So if you're at the bottom looking up, unlike some of these other divisions where you say, okay, maybe I'm not as far behind as it feels, in the NFC East, Mike, there's just not a lot of easy wins in your division, especially
In trouble, and down he goes. Deron Payne taking him down for the first sack of his new campaign. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. There wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I bail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because I just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone say, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten a stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first.
This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. Now, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are coming top of mind for you as we start 2025 here?
You know, as I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals, and you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team with Joe Burrow.
This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw, not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. This young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Montrell Washington now on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement will cut your eye.
I think there's so many good ones, right? You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Davante Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay, I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing by the Rams.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Commanders' offense ready to get back to work. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Now here's a keeper on his own read, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now they'll set up to throw. That pass taken in by McCoy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Here's Tress Way now as he's on to punt for Washington. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Giants offense ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Commanders' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this.
Ready,
They'll
set.
come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Come on, ready.
They'll
go.
motion over Samuel.
10 flat.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Ready, ready. Set.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Now pass deep for McLaurin. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Throwing now from the gun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. He's got him. A rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter. The 1st-round pick making an instant impact. A sack here in the season opener. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Giants offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
13 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. We'll start this drive with 1st down. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
60, pass to 60. Cut it. Ready?
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Pass. 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Man only, it's Michael Gallup. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Go.
Now Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 9.
Here we go, here we
Brings
go.
up 2nd and inches.
Another run here for Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 3rd down
Back
and
at the
3.
29-yard line.
Get it. Hey, hey, check it, check it.
He'll get this out wide. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Matt Gay on for the Washington field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Commanders move out in front. The new score, 17-14. After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense get ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the 1st half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the 2nd.
He has Hyatt complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Dart. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Brings up 4th down.
He'll try to run. And he's going to have the Giants 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
28-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, New York.
Play fake, now Dart. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his
until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line... to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Offense retains possession.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
He'll start at the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
70.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
Let's go now.
Man in motion is Brown. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
70, step the wolf.
The tight end Ertz in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10.
They'll motion over Sammy. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. 3rd and long.
Come on.
They'll motion over Sammy. 3rd and long. And here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Dart. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 10. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. And is caught. It's Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, it is Dart. Off-balance throw, it's complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To the air again goes Dart. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
The throw is Dart. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. For Jackson Dart, milestone moment, his 1st NFL career touchdown pass. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
On play action, Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 42 yards. A gift, and here comes Robinson. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Daniels. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Come on.
They'll motion over Samuel. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own, but not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point by Day is good. The Commanders go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Washington now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe he can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Look up the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. This pressure is relentless. They get him again. The Giants sending out their punter. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. The Commanders offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a real...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Brian Byrne working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season.
In punt formation for the Commanders.
Return them down.
30-yard line.
The Giants offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Dart. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout push. Michael Gallup, touchdown Commander. For Daniels, last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year. First touchdown pass of his sophomore season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Here's Dart. Now a screen to be set up for Singletary. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2nd and inches.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he will power his way into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Gay to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough year.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their Week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So, in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to Week 2.
Third, they need 8. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll run for it. It's Singletary. And he will have a Giants first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down.
First down, Giants.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.